January this year, the National Investigation Agency filed a charge sheet against Jammu and Kashmir police officer Davinder Singh, who was arrested over his links with separatist militants. Davinder was ferrying terrorists of the band Hizbul Mujahideen to Jammu from Kashmir. Continuing with their policy of zero tolerance against anti-India forces, Jammu and Kashmir government recently sacked him. We take a look.
Disgraced police officer Davinder Singh, who was arrested and charge-sheeted by the NIA in a terror case, was recently dismissed by the Jammu and Kashmir administration. Singh was arrested in January last year when he was ferrying terrorists of the band Hizbul Mujahideen to Jammu from Kashmir. The case was investigated by the National Investigation Agency, who filed a charge sheet against Singh and others. Lieutenant General Manoj Sinha ordered Singh's dismissal from service with immediate effect under Article 311 of the Constitution. According to the NIA charge sheet filed before a special court in Jammu last year, Singh, who was posted in the sensitive anti-hijacking unit of Jammu and Kashmir Police, had been in constant touch with the handlers in the Pakistan High Commission, who have since been repatriated to Islamabad.
It is learnt that SP Davinder Singh has been charged by NIA for transshipping the terrorists and the weapons. Now, he being such a responsible officer, a senior police officer who has held sensitive appointments, his being dismissed from service, I think, is not good enough punishment. For an offence like waging war against the state, wherein he has helped the terrorist and those weapons would have been used against innocent people or security forces. For such a crime, I think it should be an exemplary punishment.
Continuing with their policy of zero tolerance against secessionist forces, government in Jammu and Kashmir has constituted a special task force to identify and act tough against government employees involved in anti-India activities. To tighten noose against employees waging war against India, STF, headed by Additional Director General of Police, has been assigned the task of speedily scrutinizing and screening such cases in a time-bound manner. Recently, National Investigation Agency arrested Altaf Ahmed Radar, a government school teacher from the Bandipora area in North Kashmir, for radicalizing, motivating and brainwashing youngsters to wage violent jihad against India. He was associated with pan-Islamic terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba, and his job was to lure youngsters to gun culture and recruit them into terror ranks. Gone are those days when terror was incentivized and there used to be a premium on separatism and stripped on Jammu and Kashmir.
It is learnt that Jammu and Kashmir government is making a special task force to identify and scrutinize the government employees who are involved in the terror activities and supporting the terrorists. I think it's a very good step, and such people must be identified and booked under the law and must be given exemplary punishments. We also need to strengthen our laws to make sure that such people are punished harshly.
Indian security forces have successfully managed to bust various strategies of terror in Kashmir. However, despite the best efforts of the security forces, some challenges still remain. The biggest challenge ahead is to gradually dismantle all support and sympathy for Pakistan-based terror group in the valley. This would be the final phase of counter-insurgency operations, one that would need more time and sustained efforts.